I made $842,365 in the last 30 days with my e-commerce clothing brand, and this is exactly how I did it. What's good, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel, guys. Welcome back for another vlog. If you're new here, my name is Derek. I'm the founder and CEO of 3 Nails. We're a premium faith-based activewear company based out of Minneapolis, Minnesota. We had the best month that we've ever had in the business just this past month in November, and I want to be open and transparent with you guys, just in the hopes of inspiring other entrepreneurs out there that were in my shoes a year ago, 2 years ago, a few years ago, just to show you guys what's possible. This channel is all about documenting the behind the scenes of growing my brand 3 Nails and like seeing the growth over the years. I don't have a course or anything. I'm just here to share some good free content, some free value that you guys can hopefully take and apply to your own business. So without further ado, let's hop into it. So the front of the business is marketing. You have to be able to sell. So for us, being an e-commerce brand, we don't have a sales team, we have a marketing team. We have to run ads, we have to send emails, we have to send texts, we have to communicate with our ambassadors for our ambassador program, for them to communicate with their audience to be able to sell to as well. So this is pretty much our sales team, right? This is our marketing. Before our big Black Friday sale, we email 4 times a week and we text once a week. And then a week right before our big Black Friday sale, we sent out, I believe, 2 emails and just 1 text hyping it up just that week prior to the launch. So that's the only hype up we did. You don't want to do it like a month in advance because then people will be like, well, I don't have an incentive to purchase right now. I'm just gonna wait a month. So you kind of want to do everything a week before. You want to do that pre-hype, that pre-launch language a week before your launch. And that's what worked well for us. We shut down the website, I believe, an hour before launch. And we actually gave our ambassadors and our VIPs access 30 minutes before we launched it to the public. A couple days prior to, we communicated with our ambassadors, communicated with our VIPs. I mean, you have to take care of all customers, but especially people that have spent a lot of money with you, people who have placed multiple orders with your brand. You got to take care of those people. You can't take them for granted because what incentive are you giving to them to stay with you? They can go out to another company, another competitor of yours. You have to always go out of your way to take care of those people because they take care of you at the end of the day. And it's no secret, it's a lot easier to retain an already customer than trying to acquire a new customer. It's going to cost you more money to go buy a new customer and to acquire that customer rather than just taking care of your people that have already spent money with you. Breaking out our Black Friday sale, we launched it Monday, November 21st. We ran it all the way till next Monday, which is Cyber Monday, the 28th. So the sale lasted for 8 days and we had up to 70% off the whole entire website. And so what that means is not everything off the website is 70%. You have select items, especially items that you've maybe just haven't sold too well, items that you bought too much of, items if we're just low in stock on and you just want to get them off the shelves to clear some space, whatever it is. Those are the items that we selected to be 70% off. And I would say that we had quite a few items that we wanted to get rid of. So like 50 to 70% off was like the highest discounts that we offered. And then like our best sellers and other products that we had sold, it would be anywhere from like 20 to 35% off. So that's kind of the breakdown there. That way you're not giving out too much profit out the door, but you're also giving your customers a great discount. During the sale, we emailed 7 times out of the 8 days and we texted 6 times out of the 8 days. Texting is a little bit different than email. We try to just, you know, as previously said, we text usually like once a week. We don't want to be too aggressive on that. 98% of people will open up a text, but only like less than 10% of people will open up an email. So if you're too aggressive with that, people are going to unsubscribe and then you're going to lose out on, you know, potential sales in the future. However, I will say during the sale, it's the best deals of the whole entire year. We want to be a little bit more aggressive, and so that's why we ended up texting 6 times out of the 8 days. So moving towards our advertising strategy, Facebook ads and Snapchat ads was primarily what we advertised on. So for Facebook ads, we got our top of funnel, middle of funnel, retargeting layer. Retargeting is huge, right? Being able to retarget your customer email list, being able to retarget people that have been to your website in the last 180 days. This is your hot leads. These are the people that you want to get in front of for your sale. We're launching anywhere from 6 to 7 ads per ad set on Facebook ads right now. And the ads that we have on top of funnel may not be on middle funnel. And you know, same exact goes for the retargeting. During our Black Friday sale, we were spending about $6,000 a day on ads, and that was every single day. And I was able to scale it up just a little bit more. So I think at my most I was spending, I don't know, maybe like $6,500 or $6,600 a day. Been able to see just at about around a 4x return on ad spend at scale. And what I mean at scale is like when you're spending like $50,000, $100,000, and you're getting a 4x return on that. Like, if you were going to give me $100,000 today and I would give you back $400,000 a week from now, would you not do that? You know, like, that's kind of the mindset that you have to have in this. Like, if you're putting $1 in and you're getting 4 back every single time, you're gonna continue to keep feeding the machine. But the Facebook algorithm is crazy. It doesn't always work like that. And we've had many issues these past years to try to navigate through, but it's such a cool thing and a blessing to see how well it worked during this Black Friday season for us. That's why Black Friday is so darn important, is you gotta acquire these people in the front end of the business, and even if you don't make money off of it, they're in your funnel and you can retarget them with your emails and texts and get them to join your ambassador program. And that's where like the back end of the business really comes into play, is how smooth of an operations do you have? What is your strategy? How are you getting more lifetime value out of your customers that, like, once they come into your pipeline, what emails do they receive? What texts do they receive? What ads do they see? Because if you're sending the same ads to cold traffic as you are to your retargeting layer on Facebook ads, there's an issue with that. Your videos and photos may be the same, but like the way that you speak to them, the language that you use with them is way different talking to an already customer rather than somebody who has no idea who you are. Like, if somebody came to my physical store and shopped with me and their name is John, I'm not gonna talk to John as if he's a new customer when he comes in the door. Hey, how you doing? We're 3 Nails, and blah, blah, blah. It's like, hey John, welcome back. You know, we're so glad you're here. Here's an extra 10% off, or like whatever. You don't have to leave with a discount. And if you guys know me, I don't leave with discounts. But just like how you conversate with already customers is way different than people who have no idea who you are. Your ambassadors and your VIPs come first. They come first over your customers. They come first over everything. Those are people that are, you know, bleeding your brand. They want to be a part of the mission. They want to do more. And if you're not communicating with them, if you're not taking care of them first, they're gonna go somewhere else. And they can feel if they're not valued. So that's been a talk with us here, is how can we bring more value to our ambassadors? How can we bring more value to our VIPs? What can we do? We don't have any investors. We're not VC backed. We're 100% bootstrapped, you know, out of my garage 5 years ago. We only got so much money and we invest like pretty much everything that we can into inventory. But when sales are hot and things are going really well, we sell out fast. And our customers know that. And so that's why we've been able to communicate with our customers in that regard and say, hey, we're giving you early access for the first 30 minutes of the sale before we open up to the public. Get what you want or forever hold your peace, because as you guys know, we sell out pretty darn fast. And that's been able to really spike sales growth between that first 30 minutes when the sales launched, and it takes care of the ambassadors and VIPs. They're happy that they're able to get in there, get the colors they want in their sizes before it sells out to the public. And that's something that we've really noticed success in. Elaborating a little bit more on that, you know, ambassadors, like I said, we work really closely with them. So a week before, we had told them about our blackout sale that we're launching next week. We've given them, you know, photos, different content to post, launched different missions for them to participate in order to share the word. And the biggest thing of all, we allowed ambassadors to share their discount codes to their audience. So their audience could double dip. They could get the up to 70% off prices off the website, plus use their ambassador code to support their favorite ambassador for the brand. So they got an extra 10% off their entire order, which is pretty cool. And that was like a conversation that we had here with the leadership team, is, are we going to not allow any discount codes? Are we gonna allow some? Like, what's like the profitability in that? Is that gonna hurt us too much? And it's like, you know what, even if this hurts us a little bit more, because prices are the lowest they'll be all year, going back to just taking care of humans, taking care of our people that have helped us get to where we are at now, taking care of those ambassadors, taking care of those VIPs, we would be nothing without them. It would be such a disservice not to honor those people and allow their audience to double dip. And that was something we were pretty excited about to announce. Ambassadors were really excited about that as well. So our inventory strategy for this month, we knew in order to hit a certain target revenue goal, we needed to get at least 24,000 units of inventory. So that's what we did. We ended up purchasing over 24,000 units, which for us at this time was the biggest order that we've ever placed in the history of 3 Nails. So it's pretty cool. And going into 2023 with the goals that we have set, Tell you what, man, we're gonna be placing a lot bigger orders. That's all I gotta say. All right, so that's pretty much the front of the business. The back end of the business, I'm gonna go ahead and grab my director of operations, Matt. He's gonna sit down here with us and just chat a little bit about it. We're gonna talk about inventory. We're gonna talk about operations on the back end of the business, things that we had to prepare for. So anyways, I'm gonna go grab Matt and we're gonna talk about the back end of the business. All right, guys. I got my director of operations, Matt, here. Like I said, talked about the front end of the business. We're gonna hop into the back end, exactly what we did to prepare for the biggest sale of the year.
It was evident right off the bat, just based on when we did get restocks, how quickly our market responded to the inventory that we did buy. So I felt comfortable knowing that when we do have inventory and ads are working and things are in place, inventory will sell quickly. The biggest problem was always that we just didn't have enough inventory on the shelf. So I felt like now was the time to make a big impact with our marketplace, with our customer base, with our ambassadors, and to really go for it. And ultimately went with 24,000 units, which was still double the size of any order we'd ever done before. And I felt confident just based on the signals of the market that we were going to be able to execute. We were going to be able to find success in that number. And the biggest challenge really was financing. There wasn't an easy, obvious answer. We had to move things around and really think and exhaust our resources, but we made it work. And it just took being creative and going for it.
And going off of that, we would have never had the month that we had the past 30 days if we didn't do what we did. We took a lot of risk. And I'll just tell you guys, like, our goal was 400,000 for this month. Like, we really wanted to hit $400,000 and we ended up crushing it by an extra 130. And that would have never have happened if we didn't have this inventory on hand. And so I just want you guys to see, like, the back end of the business and the operation side of it is so vitally important, and like the fulfillment, and we can talk about that in a little bit too. It's like, all right, you got, what 5,000 orders or whatever, over 5,000 orders for the last 30 days. Now what? You got to fulfill them.
Yeah, so when I first came into the business, one of the first tasks that Derek gave me was looking at P&Ls. Where are we spending our money? And he said, save me money, figure out how to do it. So one of the first things I looked at was shipping. Shipping has always been, it's standard to the business, has to happen. It's going to be expensive too. What I saw was 1 to 2 primary carriers with non-negotiated rates, or if they were negotiated, they hadn't been negotiated in a long time. So deciding from going through a couple different carriers and diversifying and during negotiations, getting on the phone with these companies, talking about what they can do to better serve us, we were able to get our rates down kind of right off the bat. We were able to save $6,000 a month. And because we were able to utilize this and have these conversations with these companies, we are probably able to save anywhere from $20,000 to $30,000 this Black Friday. That goes right to the bottom line. That
just in shipping costs, guys. Think about that. Things that we just literally were just giving out money back in the day. And definitely credit to Matt coming in here and knocking that out, and that was like within the first month that you were here.
So really take time to investigate how I can save money. If it means getting on the phone with certain people or different vendors on how you can save money, how they can save you money. They want to work with you just as much as you want to work with them as well. They need you. That's a symbiotic relationship right there.
So kind of piecing everything together, guys, it's not one thing. It's not just ads. It's not just emails or just ambassadors, just marketing, just fulfillment. Like, everything's an ecosystem and everything has to work together, and stuff's gonna hit the fan. It always does. How many times have we had talks at 11 o'clock at night or even midnight being like, dude, what is going on with our manufacturer? What is this? Like, just issues. We didn't get the money on time. We're supposed to get our funds here. Like, just capital issues, trying to get financing in order to pay for this order. We've had so many delays. We were fearful that we weren't even gonna get our order shipped to us in time before Black Friday. Thank God it came a week early and we were able to unbox it. So like, stuff's going to happen to your business, but like, don't be fearful. It's just a part of it. That's why I love this game though. I love this game of e-commerce because, as cliche as it sounds, like, it really is about the journey, not the destination. I absolutely love what I do on a daily basis. And I know Matt can even speak for himself because I've seen a passion in him grow, and that's why I'm so excited that he's here, because he's hungry, man. I'd rather take somebody who's just so hungry to get in and just learn and grow and develop, as opposed to someone who's got a nice fancy schmancy resume. You guys need to understand that you can't just take one course and expect everything to blow up. You can't take, 3 courses. It's an ongoing thing. You always got to be learning, always got to be growing. And if you don't love this game, it's gonna show. You know, the people that really love what they do and are passionate about it are gonna win at the end of the day. So yeah, guys, well, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap today's video and just, you know, leave you with this, man. Like this month, there's always gonna be people out there that are doing better than you. Don't compare yourself. Just celebrate the success that you're having right now. I remember in my garage during Black Friday of 2018, I got 24 orders during that, like, first, I think it was the first day or first 2 days, I can't really remember. And that was so cool to me. I was like, wow, 24 people. And I printed it out on my Dymo label printer, and I saw it come out, and it was just like, and like, you know, printed label after label. And I was like, oh my gosh, 24 orders? But it was just so exciting. And so you gotta celebrate those times, because it makes it even more special. And like now, like seeing we've done over 5,000 orders, you know, hitting our first ever $500,000 month and breaking through that is such a milestone for us. And I'm just so thankful to God and so grateful for just the vision he's given me for this brand, but just the people that we've been able to hire here at the team at 3 Nails, and just like how we're growing so fast. And just like next year, 2023, like it's just, I get goosebumps even thinking about how things are gonna go. We're gonna obviously, you know, come against issues that we're gonna have to learn how to overcome. And we're gonna keep adding to the team here. New systems, new operations, new processes, new employees. We'll see if we're even gonna be in this warehouse this come next year, or if we're gonna outgrow it. Yeah, there's just a lot of fun and exciting things. And that's why I just love this game of e-com. And hopefully my videos can just bring somebody out there that needs to hear that inspiration of like, hey, I was in your shoes. I remember not getting any sales and having a Shopify store. And you just gotta keep moving. If you can just keep moving and just taking action, with action comes clarity, as my good friend Riley Meek says. And so you'll learn as you move along. But anyways, guys, that's it for today's video. So if you're new here, again, click the red box down below, subscribe to the channel. We've got some very exciting videos coming in the future. You guys are not gonna wanna miss out. Love y'all, God bless. See you next video. Peace.